Hello everyone, welcome to Sangam Tutorials Gubbi online classes for Ncert 10th standard and Cbse 10th standard mathematics and science classes. So until now we have come across 10 top secret program before starting the classes. So today we will be going with the 11th topper secret. So today we are going to speak about a very important topper secret, that is discipline. So those who are disciplined, they grow. Those who are disciplined, they see success. Those who are disciplined will enjoy colorful results at the end of the academic year. So in whatever stream a person is, if he is disciplined, he can achieve anything in his life. So when the word discipline is connected to the student life, how it is, I am going to discuss today, right? So discipline means, many of you have this mindset, sir, standing erect, standing straight is discipline, sir, sleeping straight is discipline, walking straight is discipline. See, that is not discipline. Regarding the word discipline, many people speak about it. Your school teachers, they speak. In your coaching centers, your teachers speak about this. Principal speak about this. At home, the parents speak about the word discipline. So what is this exactly, discipline? See here, discipline means doing a particular concerned work which is allotted to you very systematically, precisely, and doing it every day consistently until you reach your goal is called discipline. So usually what happens is, we show discipline in front of teachers when they are in front of us. We show discipline in front of parents when they are in front of us. We are much appear disciplined when somebody, seniors or elders, standing in front of us. But when they are away from the scene, we come out of discipline and we start doing whatever we want. So discipline in the sense, you have a task of doing, you have been given a particular task, you have to sit and study a particular topic. If your parents sits beside you or stands beside you, you are doing the task. If he goes away for a moment, you stop doing it and you start doing some other thing which is useless. See, discipline in the sense, a very simple understanding I will give you. If the parent or teacher is in front of you, if you are doing the work, the same work with same interest should be done in their absence also. That is what we call discipline. So if, for example, in front of a tall building, a big building, a watchman, you can see a watchman standing there. If the owner enters, he stands up and he shows up that he is doing his work very sincerely. When the owner gets into the building, he goes and sits on the chair and he takes the work very easily. See, that is not discipline. In front of the owner, in the absence of the owner, if he is doing his task very systematically, that thing is called discipline. So that discipline you have to inculcate in your studies. So whether your parents are looking at you or your teachers are looking at you or not, it doesn't bother. The interest, same interest, the passion towards the work should be maintained in their presence as well as in their absence. So if you are doing it, you are called a disciplined child. So in today's topic of problems on arithmetic progressions, we are going with some more important problems on AP, that is application level. So this is the problem for 4 marks which was given in the previous exams of Cbse. So this is a very interesting problem. You have to understand the theoretical background here, and then we will proceed with the process and we will reach the solution. Okay. 5 terms are in AP. So 5 terms are in AP. Okay. So 5 terms is a challenge. Guessing that 5 terms is a challenge here. How to guess the 5 terms I will tell you. The difference between the square of fifth term and first term is 192. Difference, squaring them, that is, you have to take the fifth term, you have to square it, you have to take the first term, you have to square it, you have to subtract the square of the fifth term and the square of the first term. So the difference what you get is 192. And the sum of second and fourth is 16. So just you have to take the second term, just you have to take the fourth term, nothing squaring or cubing or nothing is to be done, just they are added. So when they are added, so the sum is 16. So if this is the scenario, find the first 5 terms. You have to find the first, those 5 terms. So here we have to guess the 5 terms. We do not know which 5 terms are there. So they may be not the first 5 terms, they may be not the second 5 terms, they may be maybe or not the third 5 terms, fourth 5 terms, we do not know. So therefore we have to guess it. So this is the style of guessing the 5 terms of an AP. So let the 5 terms of AP be A minus 2D, A minus D and A plus D and A plus 2D. So if you consider the middlemost term as A, when you once subtract the common difference, when you subtract the common difference from A, you get the preceding. When you again subtract one time common difference from this term, you get the preceding. And when you add one time common difference to this term, you get the next term, that is succeeding term. When you add again one time common difference to this term, you get the next succeeding term. So these 5 terms may be the 5 terms in the AP. They may be not the first term. In the sense, they represent the first 5 terms, they represent generally the second 5 terms, they represent generally the third 5 terms, they represent generally the 5, that is 4th 5 terms something. So anything you can take here. So let us go with the second condition. 5 terms are in AP, so we have successfully guessed all the 5 terms. The difference between the square of 5th term, so you have to take the 5th term first. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th term. So difference between 5th term, that is A5, and 5th term and first term, that is A1, is 192. So this is the given condition. So we will convert this into a mathematical statement. So this is the 5th term. We will take the square of it. So that becomes A plus 2D whole square. This is the square of the 5th term. Difference he has told us, so therefore we will put minus sign. This is the first term, so let us take it as A minus 2D whole square. So this is the difference of the 5th term and the first term. So the difference of the 5th term and first term is, the value is he has given, that is 192. Okay, so this entire thing is in the form of A, this entire thing is A square minus, this entire thing is B square. So you have already come across this particular formula in your previous classes. A square minus B square is A plus B into A minus B. So that is how you have to write this. So A plus 2D is A minus 2D is B. So this becomes A square minus B square. So this can be written as, very simple, A plus B, A plus B into A minus B, I am going to write. So A plus 2D minus, you have to open the brackets because after the minus sign you are having a binomial, right? Therefore you have to put brackets. So that is A minus 2D is equal to 192. So once again I will repeat, A square minus B square can be written as A plus B into A minus B. So this is the general, that is the identity we have applied. So let us simplify this. Okay, sorry. Plus 2D minus 2D gets cancelled. 1A plus 1A is 2A. Keep it inside brackets into. We will simplify this. A plus 2D minus into plus A is minus A. Minus into minus 2D is plus 2D is equal to 192. Okay. Follow this. 2A into, so plus A and minus A gets cancelled. 2D plus 2D is 4D is equal to 192. So 2A into 4D is 8AD is equal to 192. So AD is equal to 192 by 8. So 8 1 times, 8 2 times is 16, 3 remains, 8 4s are 32. Okay, so AD is equal to 32. So keep this value because we have two unknowns A and D. So therefore AD is equal to 32. Let us go with the second condition. And the sum of second and fourth is 16. So let us see the second term. So this is the second term. This is the fourth term. So A minus, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. The sum of second and fourth. This is the second, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is the fourth. You have to take the sum. It is 24, not 32, it is 24. So here 8 1 times, 8 2 times is 16, 3 remains, 8 4s are 32. Okay, it is 24. So let us go with the second term, that is second condition. Sum of second and fourth terms is 16. So this is the second term, this is the fourth term. Just we will take the sum. We are not going to square it, cube it, nothing we are going to take. Just we are taking the terms and we are adding it. So sum of second and fourth term is, okay, that is 16. Okay, let us add it. So this is the second term, that is A minus D, plus fourth term, that is A plus D is equal to 16. So minus D plus D cancels. So 1A plus 1A is 2A is equal to 16. A is equal to 16 by 2. 2 8s are 16. So A is equal to 8. So we have got the first term because we are going to find the 5 terms of the AP. So in order to find out any term of the AP, we need the first term and common difference. So in that, according to the rule, we have got A value. So now we will go with the D value. So we will substitute this. A is equal to 8 in AD is equal to 24. So therefore, to find D, we will go with this. To find D, AD is equal to 24. A is 8. 8D is equal to 24. D is equal to 24 by 8. 8 1s are 8 3s are 24. So D is equal to 3. So we have got the D value. So now we are in a position to find out the terms of the AP, because in order to find out any term of an AP, we need the first term and common difference. We have it. Let us go with the terms. So 5 terms are first one, A minus 2D is equal to A is 8, and substitute, minus 2 into D is 3, right? So that becomes 8 minus 2 3 is 6 is equal to 2. So this is the first term we have got. We will find out the second term, that is A minus D. A is 8 minus D is 3, 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, we will go with the third term, that is A directly is 8. So next is A plus D. So A is 8 plus D is 3 again. So 8 plus 3 is 11. So A plus 2D is equal to 8 plus 2 into 3. That is D value is 3. 2 3 is 6 plus 8, that is 14. Okay, so the 5 terms are 2, 5, 8, 11 and 14. So we can check whether the answer what you have got is right or wrong by checking the common difference. So here 5 minus 2 is 3, 8 minus 5 is 3, 11 minus 8 is 3, 14 minus 11 is 3. So this is for 4 marks, very important. Okay, so now we will go with the very important application problems, which is going to come in your exams for 2 marks. Very important, 100% you are going to get this. A sum of rupees 280 is to be used towards 4 prizes. Just imagine, you have to imagine this. So entire problem is in English with numbers. You have to convert this successfully into mathematical statement using the concept of arithmetic progressions. You have to first identify from which chapter you have got this application problem. When from all the chapters and application problems are done, you may get confused. So from from which chapter, something like that. So when you get the hold on at the starting stages itself, you may not get confused at the time of examination. A sum of rupees 280. Okay, let us imagine that is there is 280 rupees in a school. So your principal has 280 rupees in the account. So it has to be used towards 4 prizes. So 4 prizes has to be given by using rupees 280, right? So now each prize, that is, we are not going to equally divide into 280 rupees. So divided by 4 we are not going to do it. So it has to be distributed in such a manner that the first prize should be the maximum, second prize should be less than that, third prize should be little bit less than that, fourth prize should be little bit less than that. But the difference between all the 4 prizes should be same. That is, the difference between the second prize and first prize should be equal to the difference between the third prize and second prize, and the difference between the fourth prize and the third prize should be same. So that is the thing. If each prize after the first is rupees 20 less than its preceding price. For example, let us take X as the first prize. This is the first prize. So then second prize will be 20 rupees less than this, that means X minus 20. Third prize will be, that is third prize will be 20 rupees less than this, that is it becomes X minus 20 minus 20. So X minus 20 minus 20 can be written as X minus 40. So this is the third prize. We'll go with the fourth prize. So the fourth prize should be less than 20 rupees less than its preceding price. So X minus 40 minus 20. So X minus 40 minus 20 becomes X minus 60. So these are the 4 prizes we can guess. So if the difference between the prizes is equal, then the quantity of the prizes are in AP. These quantities of the prizes are in AP. So this is how we identify the problem. Okay, this problem is from arithmetic progressions. That's very important. Okay. So 280 rupees has to be distributed into 4 prizes. This is the first prize. Second prize is 20 rupees less than this. Third prize is 20 rupees less than the second prize. Fourth prize is 20 rupees less than the third prize. So if this is the thing, all the four will be in an AP, right? Let us go with the problem, right? So let the first prize be rupees X, then second prize will be X minus 20 and X minus 20. Third prize will be X minus 20 minus 20. So that becomes X minus 20 minus 20. So that becomes X minus 40 rupees. This is X rupees. This is X minus 20 rupees. This is X minus 40 rupees. And fourth prize will be X minus 40 rupees is the third prize. 20 rupees less than that. So that becomes X minus 40 minus 20. That is X minus 60 rupees. Okay. So these are the 4 prizes. Now, if each prize after the first is 20 less than its preceding price, find the value of each prize. You have to find the value of each prize. So therefore, according to given condition, right, X comma X minus 20 comma X minus 40 and X minus 60 are in AP because the difference between the prices is exactly 20 rupees, which is a constant. So therefore all these 4 numbers are in AP. So now A is equal to X is the value, and D is equal to A2 minus A1, that is X minus 20 minus X. So D is equal to X and X cancels, so D is minus 20. So here how many terms are there? Therefore there are 4 terms, so N is equal to 4. And sum sum of all the 4 prices is Sn is equal to, that is 280 rupees. Sum of all the 4 prices is 280 rupees. So let us go with the formula. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into t. So sum up to n terms, that is 4 terms is equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2 into a. 2 into a value is x plus 4 minus 1 into d value is minus 20. So S4 is equal to 2 ones are 2 times. So 2 into 2x plus 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 into minus 20 is minus 60. So S4 can be substituted by, that is 280 rupees. That is sum of the n terms. That is S4 is 280. You can write S4 here. Okay. So that is 280. So 2x minus 60 is equal to, let us divide this 280 by this 2. So 280 by 2, 1s are 2, 1s are 2, 4s are 8, 0 carries. So 2x minus 60 is equal to 140. So 2x is equal to 140 plus 60. So 2x is equal to 200. So x is equal to 200 divided by 2 is 100. So what is the value of x is 100. So that is the first prize. Therefore, first prize is 100 rupees. So let us go with second prize. Second prize is x minus 20. That is x minus 20 is 100 minus 20. That is 80 rupees. So this is the second prize. This is the first prize. Okay, let us go with the third prize. Third prize is we have got here, that is x minus 40. So x minus 40, that is 100 minus 40, that is 60 rupees. So this is the thing. Next is fourth prize. Fourth prize is x minus 60, that is 100 minus 60, that is 40 rupees. So these are the 4 prizes. 100 rupees is the first prize, 80 rupees is the second, 20 less than that. Third prize is 60 rupees, again 20 less than that. And fourth prize is 40 rupees, which is 20 less than that. So this is the application problem for 2 marks. Okay, we'll go with the next very important problem. In a school, students thought of planting trees. So it's a very good initiative because it reduces air pollution. Thought of planting trees around the school, maybe in and around the school they have thought of planting trees. Okay, the number of trees that each section of each class will be same as their class. That's very important. So that's the, what is the meaning of this is, if there is class 1, then they should plant 1 tree. The students of class 1 will plant 1 tree. But if they have 2 sections, they will plant 2 trees. That is 1 tree from section 1 and another tree from section 2. If they have 3 sections, another tree from that section. So like this, it continues. For example, another example I will give you. From class 2, they are going to plant 2 trees because the number of trees they are going to plant is equal to their class. For example, you are all 10th standard students. So 10th standard class students are going to plant 10 trees because your class number is 10. Like this, it continues. Okay? The number of trees that each section of each class will be same as their class. Section of class 1 will plant 1 tree. Section of class 2 will plant 2 trees. That's what I told you. And so on until class 12. So 12th standard students are going to plant 12 trees because their class number is 12. So like this it continues. There are 3 sections in each class. So every class has 3 sections. For example, let us go with this. This is first standard. There are 3 sections. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. They are going to plant 3 trees. Second standard. So there are again 3 sections. First section is going to plant 2 trees, second section 2 trees, third section 2 trees. Why they are planting 2 trees? Because they are second standard students. Let us go to third standard class. Third standard, there are 3 sections. As he has told you, there are 3 sections. So first section students will plant 3, second section 3, third section is 3. So fourth standard will plant, as there are 3 sections. Fourth standard students will plant 4 trees, 4 and 4. First section is 4. For example, in your school this happens, A section is 4, B section is 4 and C section is 4, or even A2, A3, whatever it is. So then we come for the 12th section. Again there are 3 sections here. So 12th standard students, section A will plant 12 trees, section B will plant 12 trees and section C will plant 12 trees. So this is how the problem is designed. So using this concept, what we have to find out? Find how many trees will be planted in total. In total, starting from the first standard to 12th standard, totally how many trees will be planted. So what is to be done? We have to add this. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6, here 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, again here 12, it continues, and this is 36. So 3 plants are planted by the first standard, 6 plants totally are planted by second standard, 9 plants are totally planted by third standard, and 12 plants are planted by fourth standard, and 36 plants are planted by 12th standards. But in between we have standard 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 we have. So totally taken together, how many plants are planted? So in the sense, we have to add all this. We have to add all this. In between some number comes plus 36. So we have to consider that as an AP and then we have to move on. Okay? So this is the concept. Right. According to given condition, 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus plus 36 forms an arithmetic series. So this is how it comes, as I told you. So A is equal to 3 is the first term, B is equal to A2 minus A1, that is B is equal to 6 minus 3, D is equal to 3, this is the common difference. So last term, that is L is equal to AN is equal to 36 is the last term, and we have to find out the sum of 2. We have to find out the sum, that is Sn is equal to how much. So here we have the first term and we have the last term, so therefore we can use the short formula of sum of the n terms. So we know that Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus n. So here we have to write the value of n also. So how many sections are there? Totally how many sections will come? So that comes to totally 12 sections, because 12 standards are there, 12 sections we can take it. So n is equal to 12. So sum of the 12 terms is equal to 12 by 2 into A is 3 plus L is 36. So yes, 12 is equal to 2 1s are to 6 it goes, 6 into 3 plus 36 is 39. So you have to take the multiplication. So yes, 12 is equal to 23. So 234. Totally 234 plants were planted. Right? So okay. So starting from the first standard to 12th standard, how many plants were planted is, that is 234. So as this is a statement problem, we have to conclude the answer with a statement. So therefore, totally 234 plants were planted by students. So this is for 2 marks. the next very important application problem. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles with alternatively at A and B. So semicircle is half of a circle. Half of a circle is called as semicircle. If 2 pi r is the formula to find the length of the semicircle, then half of that is 2 pi r by 2, that is 2 cancels, you are left over with pi r. Okay. A spiral is made up of 2 successive semicircles with alternatively at A and B. Let us imagine a line. I have A as a point and I have B as a point. So these are 2 centers. Next I am going to draw the semicircles. Now, successive semicircles with alternatively at A and B, starting with center A. So A becomes the center of the first semicircle. So if A has to become the center of the first semicircle, the circle should lie on B. So this is the first semicircle. So A is the center of the first semicircle. So and this radius from here to here or from here to here, it is 0.5 centimeters. And here also it is 0.5 centimeters because radii of the same circle are equal. So starting from center A and radius 0.5 and with center B it is 1 centimeter. So keeping the center, if B has to become the center of the semicircle means, so this semicircle should be drawn like this. So here length of this and length of this should be equal. So this is 1 centimeter, here also it is 1 centimeter. So now this is the second semicircle and B is the center of that. B is the center of this second semicircle, A is the center of this first semicircle. Now we have to draw the next semicircle where A is the center again. So alternatively centers change. For the first semicircle, A is the center. For the second semicircle, B is the center. Then next A should be the center. So we have to continue this. We have to continue this semicircle here. So that A should be the center of that. So A is the center of this semicircle. So let us calculate the length. So from here to here, it is the radius of this semicircle. So it is 0.5 plus 1 centimeter. That is from here to here it is 1.5 centimeters. This is the radius. It is 1.5. Again this is 1.5. So after B is A being the center of this semicircle, next B should be the center of the next semicircle. Something like it should go further here. So this should be the semicircle. So here B is the semicircle that is center of this semicircle. Let us take this as L1. Let us take this L2 as the second semicircle. Let us take L3 as the third semicircle. This one. And let us take this as L4 as the fourth semicircle, and this continues. So now, what is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? So in the diagram we have one semicircle, 2, 3, 4, like this until 13. 13 means next comes like this, next goes like this. So it continues again and again and again, alternatively with center A and center B. If for the first semicircle A is the center, for the second semicircle that is L2, B is the center, for the third semicircle that is L3, A is the center. So you can see this radius here. For the fourth semicircle, again B is the center. This continues further it continues. So totally in this spiral there are 13 semicircles. So totally we have to find the length of all the 13 semicircles. Okay. So according to given condition, so let L1, L2, L3, L13 be the semicircles. L1, L2, L3, L4 until L13 be the semicircles. Now, length of a semicircle is equal to, it is 2 pi r by 2. So 2 pi r represents the entire length of the circle, that is perimeter of the circle. As we are speaking about the semicircle, we have to divide that by 2. We need half of that. So 2 cancels, so that is pi r. So therefore, let r1 is equal to, this is the radius of the first semicircle, that is r1 is 0.5 centimeters. Let us take r2 as 0.5 plus 0.5, that is 1 centimeter, because B is the center of the next semicircle. So this is 1 centimeter. So r2 is equal to 1 centimeter. r3 is equal to, it is A as the center again. So for this semicircle, so it is 0.5 plus 1.5, that is 0.5 plus 1 centimeter, that is 1.5 centimeters. So it continues. So here, let us take this. A is equal to 0.5 and then B is equal to A2 minus A1, that is D is equal to A2 minus A1 is 1 minus 0.5. So D is equal to minus 0.5, because R1 is 0.5, R2 is 1 centimeter, R3 is 1.5 centimeters. So gradually 0.5 centimeters is getting added. So therefore, the terms which are the radii of the semicircles are in AP. So therefore, they can be taken like this. 1 minus 0.5 is D is equal to 0.5 centimeters, that is 0.5. N is equal to, as there are 13 semicircles like that, so therefore number of terms can be taken as N is equal to 13. So now we have to find the total length, that is sum up to 13 terms you have to find out. Okay. So therefore, sum of the n terms is pi r1, that is the formula. Pi r is the formula to find the length of one semicircle. We have 13 semicircles like that. So first semicircle's length is pi r1 plus pi r2 plus pi r3 plus dot dot dot. It continues until pi r13. So therefore, Sn is equal to, sum of the 13 terms is equal to, you have to take pi as common here, so that becomes r1 plus r2 plus r3 plus dot 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 plus r13. So this is the thing. So we can add here. So S13 is equal to pi into r1 is 0.5 plus r2 is 1, that is 1.0 plus r3 is 1.5 plus dot 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 until r13 you have to take the sum. So from this we can write A is equal to 0.5 and D is equal to 0, that is 0.5 again, N is equal to 13 and S13 we have to find out. So we will carry this further with the formula. So S13 is equal to pi, we will take it as 22 by 7 into, we will write the formula for this, N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Right. So sum of the 13 terms is equal to 22 by 7 into N is 13 by 2 into, that is 2 into A. 2 into A is 0.5 plus N is 13 minus 1 into D is again 0.5. Okay. So S13 is equal to 22 by 7 into 13 by 2 into 2 into 0.5 is, that is 0.5. If you want, you can write it as 1 by 2. 2 and 2 gets cancelled, 1 remains. So 13 by 2 into 1 plus 13 minus 1 is 12 into 0.5. 12 into 0.5 can be written as 1 by 2 again, 2 ones are to 6 side it goes. Okay, so S13 is equal to 22 by 7 into 13 by 2 into 1 plus 6 is 7. So again, S13 is equal to 22 by 7 into 13 by 2 into 7 by 1. So 7 and 7 cancels, 2 ones are to 11s are. So it comes to 11 into 13, which is equal to 143 centimeters. That is, sum of the 13 terms is 143. So what is the total length of all the 13 semicircles, it is 143 centimeters. You have to represent that by the statement. So it's a very important one. Okay, so until now you have enjoyed all the problems. This is the 25th session on arithmetic progressions. Maybe tomorrow we are going to conclude the chapter by doing some more, some 4 to 5 problems on application. So practice the problems, try to understand the concept behind that, try to understand, try to extract the terminologies connected to AP from the problem and apply the formula to find the right solution. So this is the thing. Thinking is more required in these type of problems. So wherever required you can draw diagrams, wherever required you can at the initial stages you can put up your own imagination through pictures or diagrams, then you can come to a conclusion, write the data, apply the formula and reach to the solution that can be done. That's the best method. Don't guess the things here because the problems will be very tricky in this area. So still more problems are to come and tomorrow we are going to get the science session at the afternoon. I will be continuing with the light chapter. So I hope you enjoyed this session. Please subscribe the channel, do the homework, that's very important, worksheets, and send the answers through the WhatsApp. So stay home, stay safe and keep learning. Thank you one and all.